perhaps some more sausage rolls? Are people going to go soon? You're not still stewing over Harlow, are you? She's going to be back before you know it. What?
Paul told me. She said she only needed space because she was too nice to come out and end it.
And you believe him? Oh, dude, don't. The guy is a hater. He's just trying to get into your head.
She was too good for me.
Look, if you're that worried, why don't you call her? She wouldn't have boarded her flight yet. You can ask her yourself.
I don't need her to spell it out for me, Nicolette.
See, I told you we didn't overcater.
I also forgot we were feeding 2 garbage disposals, aka these 2.
Yeah, and Kyle. Where are you going?
Out.
Why?
What's happened?
Oh, ask your father.
Well, I just made the world's saddest fried rice for the kids. That's about the extent of my culinary mojo for the evening.
Don't look at me. I've been on my feet all day.
Oh, yeah. Dippy might not be here, but her curries are.
No. They're for emergencies.
And?
And she won't be here to make them again when they're gone.
Well, that's why she brought out the recipes.
No. No one makes curries like Mum. Leave them.
Well, I'm happy to go takeaway, whatever's easiest.
I'll toss you for pizza.
All right. You know what? Go for your life. My shout.
Really?
Yeah, just got paid for the uni artwork.
Nice work, Michelangelo. All right. Hey, I'm going to be there for the big reveal. See what you've made of this classic visage. That's if I can ever get these kids to go to sleep. All right, you little fishies, better be asleep by the time I count to 5. 1, 2.
Hey, have you heard from your folks? How are they settling in?
Yeah, they seem fine from the texts. They've been too busy to talk.
Yeah, oh, so have we, huh? It's now a good time.
Talk about what?
Sydney, you looking to move?
You weren't keen, so it's off the table.
You don't even want to talk about it?
What's the point? You're not going to change your mind, and I don't want to go without you. So, end of story.
Would you just call us, please, mate? Okay, I'm officially worried. It's getting late now.
Your dad, he couldn't help himself, could he?
He could. He just likes to cause trouble. I feel like calling him again and giving him another serve.
Oh, don't waste your breath.
I'm surprised Brent hasn't learned not to take the bait by now. And as if Paul knows what Harlow wants in her relationship. She never said anything about breaking up.
The kid spent half his life expecting rejection. But Paul knew that, and he deliberately hit him where it hurts.
He's not answering his messages. We need to look for him.
I thought once he blew off steam, he'd be back.
All right, let's go hit some of his favourite spots.
I can come.
Look, thanks, buddy, but I think it's best you stay here.
Yeah, Nick and I will stay here with you.
Don't worry, Brent will be fine.
Yeah.
Ned, you are a genius. That's his hair and his face.
I'm just going off your description.
Well, then I'm a genius. I reckon the police will be able to use this instead of having to search for some random. I don't know why I didn't think of this before.
It might not be that effective.
No, it is. Me and Sheila, we were watching True Case Files, and there was this case where this...
Oh, hey, Emmett, what's up?
Did Brent say if he'd be at the mural showing today?
Well, he was a massive help, so I hope so.
You haven't heard from him?
Not since yesterday.
Who's that guy?
Just one of the dropkicks who stole a pastry from the tram.
Roxy thinks he might be caught up in the attack on her.
And I'm hoping the police can use this to nail him.
Speaking of which, I better get to the uni.
I will hitch a ride with you. See you later, okay?
Yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah. I don't think Kyle was hard enough on him. He's been hanging around like a bad smell.
Oh, wow. Donna, what a blast from the past.
Oh, I should take a photo for Paul. He wanted to be here, but he's very busy with a spreadsheet.
My runaway undergrad self would never have thought that I would have graduated, let alone been immortalised here.
Well, you better believe it, baby. And I take it Harlow represents future alumni.
Mm-hmm, that was Brent's idea.
Well, I think it's wonderful. I think it's great.
Yeah, it really is, Ned.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, Toadie, let's take a photo of you with your portrait. Ready? Beautiful.
The way you pulled this all together, it was worth every cent of that commission. Not that I ever doubted it.
Okay, now the artist and his work. Come on. Gorgeous.
As much as Ned's wall rocks, this has to be my favourite picture of his. It's an identikit of one of the guys from the gang. I think he might be my attacker.
That's a big might.
Do you reckon the police could use this?
Drop it at the station and I'll run a check through the database. Hey, wait. Go back, stay there. Mum texted. She wants to know how Nicolette's going at Harold's.
Oh, she must be finding it hard to let go.
Yeah, I better do a recce. I'll see you later.
Wait, hold on. Right now?
No, of course not. I'll do it on my way to work. Smile.
Smile.
I can't really think of anywhere else to look.
Last time he had to fend for himself, he started carrying a knife. Well, finally, you're all right. Where have you been all night? You've been worried.
Crashed at the beach. You happy?
After boozing all night by the smell of it.
I mean, Brent, no phone call, not even a text.
You're living in our house. It's the least you can do.
Look, I'm 18 years old. You're not my parents. Back off.
Yeah, I'm glad we can all stop worrying. Bye.
Brent's back.
Yep, with a killer hangover and a rude tune to match.
Aaron and David are going to have their work cut out for them.
Having been through it with Hendrix, I can sympathise. What?
My obstetrician wants to move my appointment forward to today.
Can you manage it?
Yeah, I just don't think it's a very good time for me to be asking Az and David with everything that's going on. I'll just ask when her next eval is.
Well, that might be ages away. Baby's health comes first. If you want, I'll come with you.
That wouldn't be too difficult for you?
I'm okay. And besides, you're my girlfriend. I belong by your side.
I suppose it wouldn't be bad for the boys to miss one appointment, and we can tell them how it goes afterwards.
Have you got staff who can cover?
Staff? I was so excited with running the place, I completely forgot.
Are you kidding?
No,
Okay, I will grab the roster and I'll start making some calls.
I'm winding you up. Kelly's on it. She's a total gun. She'll be fine on her own. Hey, Dippy might be gone, but I'm not completely clueless.
Where is he?
In his room.
Why didn't you answer any of my messages?
I'm sorry, mate, but you don't need to worry.
Of course he was worried. We all were. No matter what's happening in your life, you can't just take off and leave us to imagine the worst.
Seriously, mate, that's not only inconsiderate, it puts you at risk.
I lived on the street for months, and who gave a crap then, huh? No one. Whatever.
All right, come on. Let's go outside. We'll see you guys later.
You know, it's only a matter of time.
What is?
Find out some reason to get rid of me.
They wouldn't do that.
That's not what it sounds like.
They'll get over it. I know them. It's gonna be okay. You just gotta stop stirring them up.
Why is no one serving? These tables aren't going to clear themselves. Where's Nicolette?
Probably in the kitchen cleaning up.
They haven't even done a restock.
Hey, why did I take one a permanent booking at the Hive? That'll put a smile on Paul's face.
Oh, where'd it go, babe?
Oh, it made me happy.
What was that?
Okay, everything's fine.
What happened?
Nick accidentally left one of the gas knobs on and then lit it.
Yeah, you left the gas on.
Yeah, but it's all good now.
That could have ended really badly, Nicolette.
Oh, it was just an accident.
You're not in training. Mum put you in charge for a reason. I'm going to have to tell her.
No, you don't.
Seriously?
And I have to go to work now. Hey, Yashes.
I can't talk right now. I'm just about to start my shift.
That's okay. I just came to drop this in, and now you can do it for me. Put it in front of the big boss man, please.
Boss man.
Oh, boss, lady. I know you can get the case rolling. This could be the big break that we've all been looking for. Hey.
Hey, how's the mural?
Great. Your brother was a no-show, though, which is a little bit sad. I wanted to take a picture of him in front of Harlow's portrait and send it to her in London.
He's around now.
Sorry. Missed our window. And what are you waiting for? You have work to do.
I just want you to keep a lid on your expectations. You might not get the results that you want.
Every clue counts, right?
Yeah, but the odds of finding a match aren't high.
Was there something else?
No. I'll see you around.
That is the second time today that I've had to brush that boy off.
Think he's got a crush?
I've already got Kyle to give him the talk. It's starting to weird me out. I'm gonna have to do something about it myself.
Looks cool, eh?
Yeah. They did a great job.
You helped.
What, by priming the walls? So mind-blowing.
It was your idea to put Harlow up there.
Dumb idea.
She's gonna love it.
I can't believe I thought we'd ever work out.
You're just thinking that because of Paul.
Him. I'm not rich, I'm not smart, I don't come from a good home.
Harlow doesn't care where you come from.
Yes, but I saw it in her eyes, Em. Okay, she read her mum's diary. Now she reckons she's gonna make the same mistake with guys. Harlow's going places. I can't keep dragging her down.
You won't. Don't say that.
Well, everybody except Paul keeps trying to make out like our backgrounds don't matter, Em. They do. We can't get away from it.
You're not really going to call your mum, are you? The fire was out in a few seconds.
Luckily.
Nicolette's just started managing, all right? Give her a break.
Mum worked too hard just for her to come in and trash the place. I'm just gonna have to keep a close eye on her.
Well, micromanaging isn't going to help her work or her confidence, trust me.
Yeah, what makes you the expert?
I work for Paul. Just let it go.
Why should I? Toadie, back me up here. Mum would want to know if something went wrong with the business, wouldn't she?
Whatever's going on between you two, just leave me out of it. But I suggest you sort it out.
All the times I heard, hey, expectant mothers bang on about seeing their unborn babies on the screen, I was like, okay, spare me.
And now that it's you?
I'm gonna bang on with the rest of them.
And so you should. You're carrying a passenger the size of a coconut.
Doesn't look like anything flooded or caught on fire where we were gone, so that's a bonus.
You better not give yourself a hard time for one little glitch.
Yeah, but it would have helped if Yashvi didn't turn up at that exact moment.
Hey! Hey, how's Brent?
He's not liking himself or anyone else at the moment.
Yeah, the only one who can stand being near him is Emmett.
Which is a good thing, because Brent needs someone with him and we need a break.
Well, would you like to hear some good news?
Yes, please.
My 22-week scan was moved forward to today.
And?
The baby's the size of a coconut.
Hold on, so you had the scan without us?
We're both in perfect health, and she's growing at the prescribed rate.
Nick, we should have been there for that.
You didn't even tell us the time had changed. What's with that?
Ah, great. Guys, Aaron, David, you really need to do something about Emmett.
I get why you're protective of the cafe. I just think that maybe missing your folks put you a little more on edge with Nicolette.
So you're saying it's not her that can't cope, it's me?
No. You know she's going to do a reasonable job, all right? Minus the torch oven bit.
I know. I think I've just been feeling a little lost without Mum and Dad.
That's why I wanted to talk about Sydney.
But it was never a serious plan. It was just an idea that I was looking into.
Well, then why didn't you do that with me? When I was thinking about our future, you were the first person I spoke to.
You mean about moving in?
Not that I'm hung up on that, all right? But we have to talk about these big things.
It's just been a really weird past year. And then it felt like everything was calming down again. And then Mum and Dad ripped the rug out by moving. And I just had this idea if we went too, we'd all stay together and it would be normal again.
And what you said about things not working out for me here.
No, I did not mean it the way it sounded.
All right. It's just... the effort that I'm putting into my career is paying off. I mean, the hive has finally turned a corner, and I really think the mule's going to lead to more commissions.
Yeah, no question.
Look, it's going to be hard for you. You know, living away from your folks. You're such a tight family. But they'll still be your rock. Just a little further away. And I can be that for you here. Hope you know that.
I do. And you're living a dream. You can do anything or be anything you like.
I've always wanted to be a dolphin trainer.
Okay, maybe not that.
I'm glad we cleared the air.
Me too.
It's okay. You're not in trouble.
No. Listen, it's about Roxy. She thinks that by the way you've been following her that you may have a crush on her.
We've talked about respecting people's personal boundaries before, especially when it comes to women.
I don't have a crush on Roxy.
It's nothing to be embarrassed by.
No, you've got it wrong.
No, that's cool. That's cool. But can you just tell us why you were hanging around her place? You were hanging around her work? I mean, you sent her a text last week.
Well, it's not that. It's just, I just think she's so cool.
Yeah, she is. She is. But, you know, she's way too old for you, buddy.
Yeah, fine, I won't follow her around anymore.
Can we tell Roxy that you gave us your word?
Only if you give me yours. Brent thinks you're going to kick him out.
Oh, we have no intention of doing that.
Well, can you tell him that?
Yeah, we will. I promise.
Can I go now?
Sure. Man, what a crazy 24 hours.
Have you realised we've barely stopped since last night?
Listen, do you think we came down too hard on Nick about missing the baby appointment? You know, she might have told us if we weren't so caught up dealing with Brent.
Not that he'll thank us.
No, I mean, all we're getting from him is angst.
If this is how things are shaping up with two boys, it's going to be a struggle when the baby arrives.
Yeah, well, Layla did warn us. Hey, I hate to admit this, but maybe she was right. Maybe we did bite off more than we can chew.
And staff roster?
Done.
Right. According to Dippy's Bible of all things Harold's, that is today's jobs done, done, and done.
We are scarily efficient. Do you think the boys are going to stay mad at me about the appointment?
No way. They'll soften. It was just unfortunate that they were already stressed out about Brent, and now there's the Emmett thing.
I should have told them. I mean, they're meant to be there for every step.
There'll be other checkups they can come to.
You're right. I did love having you there.
I love that you wanted me there.
It felt right.
Guys, it looks like a bomb's gone off in here.
Hey, are you guys going to clean this up?
Yeah, later.
You're over there. Why don't you do it?
Excuse me?
Maybe I don't want to be your maid.
All right, Brent, you know the drill. If you make a snack, you clean up after yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Listen, boys, we're going to go outside and clean the pool, but I want this sorted by the time we get back. You got it?
Since when did you start talking back?
They don't want us. I heard them talking. They don't reckon they can handle us and a baby. Or too much hassle. I can't believe I actually believed they cared. I shouldn't have come here thinking they would.
Hey, screw 'em. Now, you've still got me.
If they don't want us, guess what? We don't want them either.